Hi guys, so session 3 of week 2. Hope you're all getting on okay with your home workouts. As always, please remember, take plenty of water, take everything at your own pace and at your own level. Today we're going to start with our PLEA squats. So like last week, the feet are slightly wider than hip width apart and the toes are facing into the corners of the room. The bum is tucked under, so this time we're not going out like the normal squat, it's in like a little seat. So out nice and wide, knees are soft, toes to the corner, bottoms in. Preach your arms as last week, elbows out and hands together. The shoulders want to stay above the hips, you just go down and up. Again, keeping the knees soft on the way up. We're going to do your 4 singles, sticking with that concept, and then doubles down. So down for 2 counts, a little lower, up for 2 counts, a little slower. So 4 singles after the second double. So we have 4, we have 3, tummy tight, knees are soft on the way up, and our 2 doubles. Low, low, and up, low, low, and up. Our next exercise today is our jogs. Now again, you can march time on the spot if you wish, but if you can, you want to get the heels right up the back to the bottom. So today we're going to add some triceps. So we're going up the back, the heels are striking the floor and your arms are out, the elbow stays out, the hands come in and nice and strong, pretending you have weights in those hands, just to work on the back of the arm as well. Again for 30 seconds and on to the next exercise. It's our squat with our glutes. So we're going to take the legs straight back this time. So again, feet are hip width apart, excuse me, hands on hips, sticking with 2 on the right, 2 on the left. You're just going to squat back, keep the knees behind the toes, squat, and a straight leg back. Squat, same side, and squat, change for 2 on each side. Strong, steady base. Again, you don't want to arch that back. You want to sink nice and low each time in the middle. Our next exercise is our jumping jacks. Again, as last week, you can keep it shoulder level if you wish with just a side leg lunge. You can do the impact if you can this week. We want to try and get the hands up above the head, cross those hands and back down. So hip width apart, knees are soft, core nice and tight, knees are bending, feet are forward and the arms above and just pulling in nice and low into those sides. Hi guys, so round 2 this time. We're going to start off with our burpees. Feet are hip width apart, knees are nice and soft, and we're just going to take our hands to the mat. You're going to jump the feet out wide, nice strong steady base, jump them back in, heels are flat, up rather than to the hips this time. We're going to take them high above the head. So flat, down, in, jump up. Flat, jump out nice and wide, heels come in, knees are soft and hands high above the head. Our next exercise is our plank, so safely onto one knee, other knee, and down nice and flat onto our mat. Again, our feet this week, we're going to keep our feet together. Just try and add a wee bit more difficult to it so that the elbows are in underneath your shoulders, feet are together. You can take them wide if you wish, choose your own level, and you're just going to push up as before. Squeeze everything from the thighs, the glutes, the tummy and the arms, breathing in the nose, out the mouth at all times. Again, a nice, strong, steady, flat line. No bums up and no dipping down. Our next exercise is our lower abs. So just going to roll around, lie down flat onto the back. Again, nice flat back. Don't try not to have any gaps between your back and the mat. So our lower abs, so hands are low. Just going to lift our knees up so the knees are above the hips. Last week we had one leg out, one leg in, and the other leg nice and steady. You can stick with that if you wish. This week, if you can, you just want to toe tap one down to the floor and up we come nice and slowly. Again, keeping it above the hip, nice strong core, nice and low and up. Toe tap down and up. Blowing out your mouth as you go down and in the nose on the way up. Our next exercise is our leg openers. Again, takes in a bit of the tummy, but for the insides and outside thighs. So our legs are up tall, they're above the hip, and then slightly further forward. Just make sure that core is engaged. Hands are flat, heads are flat, And you're just going to go out for 4 singles this time, strong and controlled. And then we're going to go out for 2 counts on our doubles. 2 counts out, 2 counts in, 2 counts out, 2 counts in. Back to singles. 4, 3, nice and strong, 2, and 1 into our double count. Breathing out your mouth, in your nose at all times. Lovely. Bring the knees in when you're finished. Good luck, guys. Keep working hard.